6 tonight, remembering retired fire captain Dennis Snider, who died after a battle with ALS. Snider made numerous appearances on our newscast for his heroic efforts as a firefighter. Our Paulina Butska spoke to Snider's widow and friends about the impact he had on our community.
Heavy rescue team member Dennis Snider volunteered to go over the edge of the Venetian Hotel and rescue the 3 men trapped on the stranded scaffold.
He was the one that would go over the edge. He was the one they put down into the hole, and he always felt very capable of doing what he could. He was one to never give up. And I think that's kind of the message to really convey to people.
Long before we introduce you to Dennis Snider, he was performing death-defying rescues at the Venetian Hotel.
I was able to help our fire department start the FEMA team here in Nevada Task Force 1.
He was there to lend a helping hand in search and rescue efforts during 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina.
He's just a phenomenal person to work with, high energy, super talented. Could see through problems with ease. It was just a joy to be around him and learn from him.
We talked with Dennis in March of 2021. By then, he was wheelchair bound and heavy into his battle with ALS. He was the 9th person in his family to acquire this rare form of Lou Gehrig's disease. His jokes, smile, and will to live, however, was not lost on me.
My dad was a firefighter, my granddad was a firefighter. I wanted to be an electrician.
It was tough to watch that progression from Dennis Snider, the great rescue technician and fire captain that we all knew, to Dennis Snider being in a physical state that was not him.
He endured it all. He did it with grace. He did it with dignity, and he tried. And he literally fought till the last dying breath that he had.
For 30 years, Dennis dedicated his life to the fire department, leaving behind a long legacy.
Dennis's great-grandfather was one of the first volunteer firefighters in the city of Las Vegas. They were the number 86th person to be married in the state, actually, in Las Vegas at that time. His dad became a fire chief of Clark County. His brother Bob was also a retired firefighter with the county for 30 years. Now we have Amanda, a girl who's kind of come through to carry that torch with the county. Our son Dakota is also a firefighter for Mammoth Lakes in California.
Do you think that he got to accomplish everything that he wanted to?
Yes and no. I think in terms of what his goals were in his life, he wanted to have a family. He wanted to have kids. He wanted to be happily married, which he was. He wanted to climb El Cap. Everything that he wanted to do, he did, actually. So in that sense, I think he lived a very good life. Did he want more? Sure.
And that was Paulina Butska reporting. A celebration of life will be held this Saturday for Dennis Snider at the South Point Hotel Grand Ballroom B starting at 5:30 p.m. The event is open to the public and for those who knew Dennis. Well, we now have that report.